You don't need money when you're famous.
Walt Disney was an American entrepreneur who's best known for co-founding the Walt Disney Company, which started off as a small animation company, but soon grew to become one of the largest media conglomerates in the modern world. Walt Disney's list of professions is no small list. He was known as an animator, a film director, an entrepreneur, a film producer, an entertainer, business person, screenwriter, television producer, voice actor, film editor, screenwriter, and television presenter. However, out of all those things, I'd say he's most well known for being a business person and a film producer and an animator. Some of Walt Disney's greatest accomplishments were opening Disneyland, revolutionizing the industry of animation through groundbreaking innovations and techniques, and I'd say most importantly of all, co-founding the Walt Disney Production Company. Walt Disney's importance to the history narrative within the United States of America comes through the company he co-founded, the Walt Disney Company, which supported the continued growth of unchecked capitalism and the rise of consumerism in America. This was done through the normalization of the concept of material objects acting as the door to which an individual accesses pleasure through the Walt Disney Company's animations focus upon objects being magical and fetishized. Walt Disney and his creation of the Walt Disney Company led to the shifting tides and the turning point in American culture away from civic duty and being focused on politics, and instead focusing more on being a passive consumer. I think this point is expertly stated within the book The Mouse That Roared, which says, quote, "Disney's view of children as consumers has little to do with innocence and a great deal to do with corporate greed, and the realization that behind the vocabulary of family fun and wholesome entertainment is the opportunity to teach children that critical thinking and civic action in society should be far less important to them than assuming the role of passive consumers." Even though Disney is advocating for people becoming more consumeristic and less active in the political sphere, they themselves are putting millions and millions of dollars into political campaigns and agendas. To sum up why Walt Disney was the most influential American in all of US history would have to be because he acted as a catalyst to the direction of both American society and politics. He propagated an extreme culture of consumerism, designing a brand that grew to own and control different aspects of entertainment and media to such a vast extent that today they have one of the largest worldwide holdings of media and entertainment assets in the world. This afforded the Disney Corporation and the upper class the funds and power required to significantly influence the direction of American politics through backroom deals and legal lobbying. One could say he had effectively helped create a second Rockefeller. He had founded a company which discovered new ways to subvert anti-monopoly laws in order to grow to such an extent that they became an unstoppable titan of industry, just like Rockefeller had with Standard Oil.